Hey, welcome to Broken World Entertainment. Amazon's Lord of the Rings of Power, looks like it's setting up to be a bit of a disaster. But they now have this thing, a defense, at least they think it's a defense, where they say, hey, well, Tolkien never said. What about the things he did say? I love how these idiots are coming in and just going, hey, look, we can do what we want because Tolkien never specifically said this. You know what Tolkien didn't say? He didn't say the goddamn Starship Enterprise comes down, beams people down, wrecks shop, and leaves. Just because he didn't say it doesn't mean it can't happen. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, use your heads here. Look at the trailers. Oh boy. It just shows you everything you need to know about how this is going. So, currently, the trailer for the Rings of Power in the US, I believe this is the US, it has 123,000 upvotes. Well done, way you go. Woo! It has 1.7 million downvotes. Oh dear. You get what you deserve, huh? What about the original announcement trailer? Remember that piece of crap? The thing that looked so bad people thought it was terrible CGI and it turns out it was all practical. Well, that has got 76 upvotes. Yay! I should specify 76,000 and not just 76. That would be terrible. It's got 125,000 downvotes. Oh. So what can we expect from the show? That, it's okay that they change things because Tolkien never said. But how about the things he did say? How about the fact that Celeborn, Galadriel's husband, the two of them were side by side throughout all the books. The fact that he is Arwen's grandfather. Well, they seem to have ignored that because guess what? He's dead in this bloody show. Yep. Celeborn is nowhere to be found. How about the fact that Tolkien said that Galadriel and a few others never went in this time period that this show is set in, never went to Mordor. Guess where they're going in the show? Mordor. This crap of he didn't say this specifically. And then they get these so-called professors of Tolkien coming out and trying to defend all this. When the fans went, hang on, black elves, black dwarves, but mainly black hobbits? What's going on? The thing is based on British mythology. The guy was English. He was a devoted Catholic. So everything in there was based on England and the Catholic religion, weirdly. Like, it's not over your head with the religious part. There was just bits of it sprinkled throughout. But that's who the guy was. And what do? They get these professors coming in and sitting there, like the one that was on IGN going, well, the Earth that they're on was actually very close to the equator, so they were able to have darker skin tones. Except the whole place is bloody flat. It wasn't a round dirt, it was flat. It's not for like 3,000 years or something before it actually becomes round. So, where did that argument come from this idiot so-called professor? How about the fact that Tolkien did pretty much state that the female dwarves are indistinguishable from the male dwarfs, i.e., they got beards. I don't see no beards in this. Do you? I don't. What idiots. Good God. Why do all the women in this thing look like the men and the men look like the women? That's the other thing they love to go with. Such trash. But it's okay. Because Tolkien never said. How about the fact that you finally pissed off the wrong fan base? The fan base that really will come out and defend with their last dying breath this property that you are fundamentally changing, and definitely not for the better. Tolkien never said, well, the things he did say is are ignoring. You know, why is it okay that you can go in and change everything and have the argument of, well, he never said this. But when the fans cry out, but he did say this, and you are ignoring and changing that, you just fire back calling them, oh, you are gatekeeping, you're toxic, you're alt-right. Like, there's articles everywhere now calling out people about gatekeeping this franchise that they love so much. The Mary Sue has bloody articles. And they're absolute trash. Because their argument is completely flawed. It's just all over the place. You know, they're just bigots because they don't like black hobbits. Except where this show is set, the time period, not to mention the rights that Amazon have, don't include hobbits. And the time period, there was no hobbits. The Shire was not a thing in this time period. But I guess it's okay. Because no matter what we say, we're wrong. And our argument is, well, Tolkien never said. You have paid super fans, TikTok influencers, doing videos where they're like, oh, this my girl Galadriel. 2 minutes later, she's like, oh yeah, she really did nothing in the films except just wear dresses and be flowy. Wow, like, some super fan you were. You literally said your favourite character was Galadriel, and all of a sudden you flipped the switch and said, like, hey, she really did nothing in those movies, didn't she? Dear Jesus. How about the fact that you have the Tolkien Society? This bunch of goddamn window lickers. They're running around spewing out the dumbest shit you've ever heard in your life. They're the ones that have decided to say, oh, well, we're pretty sure this character was queer. What? Where? What were you reading and watching that you went, you know what? Pretty sure that's gay. This is all these people see and know now. And we're all getting sick to death of it. Tolkien never said. Focus on the shit he did say, you idiots. You might actually make something worth watching. Anyway, I'll leave it there for this one. Thanks for listening. I shall see you in the next one.